We've been called out. It's high noon. Let's get her on. Hey y'all, it's Chuck here at High Noon Duels. About mid-afternoon on Sunday the 15th of 23 October. A few things I want to do today. I need to take these tires and wheels off and figure out the outset for the back end, whatever the offset's going to be. I also want to raise that motor up. I got a screw under here that you can't get out without raising the motor, unless I can access it through the frame. I don't know, but I want to put a pressure gauge on that oil system, so that's where I got to get that new fitting at, where the oil sending unit sits. But anyway, there's a few things. Got a buddy going to make me a new dash. I'm going to bust out. I'm actually quite stable, so the OSHA guys, the OSHA Nazis, can chill. Okay, that's what she's looking right now. Okay, what I need to do, and I've got a lot of comments of why and how come and all that stuff. There's no reason. You see how far out the front end sets now. Well, I need to match the rear. So that's why we're taking the wheels off today. We're going to figure out the offset on this rear end. Like I said, I already got it up in there. It's already stable. I'm going to leave it hanging there on the front. It's because I got it higher and I don't feel like going to the hospital today. So we'll start by taking these two off and get you a measurement of what's going on here. I got to make me a stand. Shane broke her stand in the car and I had to give mine to her. So let me figure that out. Okay, I made a little temporary stand for the phone, but I'll show you a couple other things before we get started on taking these wheels off. Let's see, just for information's sake. It's 7 inches. You can't see it from there, but it's 7 inches. In the front and the back from the frame is just a little under 4 inches. And I brought this in so we can see what the clearance is on the stock tire. And then we get the front set up and move back. So what I'm going to do first, I'm going to take this front wheel off. I'm going to take the hub off and mount that stock wheel so we can see what the difference is in the stock as far as the look goes. These have valve stem on both sides. The reason I do that is in case somebody wants to add liquid, or they match it up to a dual that they can't access the one valve stem. So let's put this out. There we go. Hubs that I made. It's 5 out, 4.5 inch bearings. Switch it over here. There we go. Also got the back spacers to go with it to fill up that gap. This right down here, out of the way. Here's your top wheel. On a air hose, hang on. Okay. Let's see, it's about even on the outside sidewall. That front wheel, I'm doing with the hub. It's 7 inches from the frame. This one's 6. That's only another inch out from the inside. Like I said, that's 4. So let's take this off, put the front hub back on, and then we'll see what we can do next. Oop, 13. Sorry about that. I've only got 2 on there, so I'm going to roll this around. Put the tires on and off. Here's your stock wheel. It's a 12 by 8.5 inch stock wheel. That's probably the original tire. And all that stuff's going to be changed. But anyway, what I need to know is what the face is from here to the frame, what the face is from there to the frame. So, put that on there for right now. Take that hub off there, or that little assembly. 2 spacers in back. Oop. Good. Okay. Set that nice and straight there. Spacer in front, right on the line. Hitch on the back of my head. And there we go. It's in the slot. So I don't even know what this is to frame. Pretty damn close to me. I got just under 9 on the back. And in the front, got 10. Goes an inch out from the rear. That's not so bad. I'm going to clip this and see what I can do now. I got to think about this. Okay, so these back 12-inch wheels, we've got 3 of them here. Oh, we got 4. This is a stock wheel, like we showed you before. That's the front of the wheel with the valve core. That's the back of the wheel without. Now, I've measured that, and we got a negative offset of 1/4 inch. So it's damn near the center. Currently 5, and it should say 5.5. It's close. Within a 1/4 inch. Of 1/4 inch of center. Now this one I made last year out of scraps. Thank you, airplane. We're on the slide path. It's an 8.5 by 12 also, 12 by 8.5. It has 4-inch offset, negative offset. It's set quite away from center. 4 inches. Measure that from the hub face to the center of the hole, or the center of the ring, right there. This is the one we're going to try on first. This is 8.5, like I said. These new ones are 10.5, 12 by 10.5. But I'm just going to size it with that so I can compare it to the original. And once I get these all tacked together, I can decide exactly where I want them and where they look best. This is what we're making. These are the new high noon dual spinners. These are for 1/2-inch grade 8 bolts. We're not going to use carriage bolts anymore. We're going to use the hex head. I don't trust the carriage bolts. I've never had one fail, but man, it looks, if you got a weak spot, that would be it. These are the centers. 5 on 4.5. You got weight holes or mounting the bolt on duals, whatever. And this may not sit exactly right there when it's done, because we gotta check it, make sure it's true and everything. But that's what we're going to end up putting on. So let's get this other stock wheel and mount it, and I'll mount the front one too, so just so we can see how it sets, get a better visual. Okay, I got that wheel on, whatever. Let's see if I can turn this can with the camera without dropping it. See, that's got a real deep ditch there. That's what I like, that deep well rims. Just like on the front. Okay, that's that stock custom offset and I got some numbers wrote on it. And you can see this lines up just freaking perfect. Can't see it yet, but here it comes. Okay. Now the front is actually, if you measure it, it's in just about an inch more than the back. It's because the tire, the sidewall hangs over. And the back is now 8 inches from the frame. The wheel, the rim, is 8 inches from the frame instead of 4. So we knew that was coming. Let me see if I can scoot in on this. See what I got written here. Okay. So you see the hub face line right there bold in front. That's the 9-inch that it was when we measured without the wheel. Okay, 8.5 inch wide from bead to bead, outside of bead to outside of bead, not the outer lip. That gives us a 4-inch offset or 4-inch back spacing. Okay, so that's exactly where I need the front one, or the other one to set. So what I'll do is I'll get to truing up those parts and locate and set the centers, and then we'll make another video. Peace. We've been called out. It's high noon. Let's get her on.